Hi everybody, this is the Whisper Corner, and in this video I'm going to write out all the winners from the previous 2024-2025 season, along with a few added bonus awards. So to begin with, for the Champions League, we have Paris Saint-Germain. I watched the match of the weekend there, and I don't think there's any at the end, so it's a good start. And I thought it was some of the most beautiful football I've ever seen. I even said to my brother, I said, I wouldn't normally use the word beautiful with football, but I thought it was free-flowing attacking football. The Europa League was Tottenham Hotspur. First trophy in 17 or 18 years. Conference League, Chelsea, making them the first team to complete the clean sweep of UEFA European trophies. The second for 3 years in a row trophy, Arsenal. English Premier League, Liverpool. The funny thing is, I don't think Liverpool played that well this year, but they won it by a country mile. Next up, Crystal Palace. Next up, FA Cup, Crystal Palace. League Cup, Newcastle United. Their first trophy in 70 years. The Championship, Leeds United. In League One, Birmingham City. Won the league quite convincingly. League Two is Doncaster Rovers. The National League was won by Barnet. The EFL Trophy by Peterborough United. The Stay Humble Cup, that was won by Manchester City. Who collapsed halfway through the season. Scottish Premier League was Celtic. Scottish FA Cup was Aberdeen. Their first trophy in quite a few years as well. I think it was like 13, 14 years. Scottish League Cup was Celtic. The Championship was won by Falkirk. Scottish League One was won by Arbroath. Scottish League Two was won by Peterhead. If you hear some rattling in the background, today's bin collection day. What a wonderful time I've chosen to record this. Scottish Challenge Cup was won by Livingston. The Dr. Evil Worst Owners Cup is won by Manchester United, who are laying staff off left, right, and centre, cancelling their club charity, taking away free meals, whilst their useless players are earning hundreds of thousands a week. La Liga was won by Barcelona. The Copa del Rey was won by Barcelona. And the Super Cup was won by Barcelona. Best podcast is The Overlap. Stick to Football. The one where they have guest visitors, not the one where they talk to fans, because, nobody likes people. Serie A was won by Napoli. The Coppa Italia was won by Bologna. Their first trophy for 51 years. Serie B was won by Sassuolo. And the Pinch Me Trophy was won by Scott McTominay, who went to Napoli and won Player of the Year. Scored plenty of goals and escaped from being the scapegoat of Manchester United. Next up we have the Bundesliga. The champions were Bayern Munich. It's funny, as I'm looking down this list, it's going all wonky, which has made me realise I'm filling out the wrong page, because I did it again, because I'm a perfectionist. But then again, I can't be that much of a perfectionist, because I've filled out the wrong sheet. But anyway, I digress. DFB Pokal, the German Cup, was won by Stuttgart. Bundesliga 2 even was won by Köln. The most punchable face. Not a regular football award, but there was 3 main nominees. There was Erling Haaland, Pep Guardiola, and Mikel Arteta. And of course, the winner is Mikel Arteta. He makes me look cheerful, So, Ligue 1 was won by Paris Saint-Germain. The Coupe de France was won by Paris Saint-Germain. Ligue 2 was won by Lorient. Quite coincidentally, after the French comes the Wave a White Flag Award. That was Nottingham Forest, who just collapsed at the end of the season. It looked so good for Champions League football, and in the end got Conference League. The Netherlands Eredivisie was PSV Eindhoven. Speaking of collapse, I think Ajax were something like 10 points clear with 5 games to go and just collapsed, and PSV won the title on the last day. The Dutch Cup, the KNVB Cup, was won by Go Ahead Eagles. I think that was their first trophy in something like 90 years. You have no idea how much time I spent last night thinking of a better way of putting this award, the Lucky Bastards Award. But I couldn't think of one that was quite as succinct as Lucky Bastards. Tottenham Hotspur. Because any other season they would have been relegated with 38 points. They just completely gave up on the league after Christmas. Liga Portugal is Sporting. The Portuguese FA Cup is Sporting as well. The Ralph Wiggum Award. This award is for someone who, God love him, tried his best. That was the previous name for the award. I gave it the God love him award. But I thought, who is someone stupid who people don't hate? But, I thought Ralph Wiggum from The Simpsons. The Ralph Wiggum Award goes to Rasmus Højlund. God love him, he tries. But he just doesn't score goals. Better than expected. That was the new save myself from writing here. The new UCL group format. At the start, we were all like, this is weird. We don't like change. We don't like this. But by the second last and the last round of matches, it was genuinely exciting. Next up, best moment. So, from a personal point of view, I'm going to do my top 3. Number 3, seeing Son Heung-min win a trophy in the Europa League, and how happy he was, because Son is a player that I would have loved to have had at Liverpool for the last few years. If you had him in one wing and Salah on the other, but unfortunately he's just a bit getting on in age now. Second best moment, Liverpool winning the league. I was very emotional watching winning the league game where they beat Spurs 5-1. But the best moment, regardless of the amount of complaining that was done about it, was Newcastle United winning a trophy for the first time in 70 years. The celebrations, and then you get all these sour people going, oh, it's only the League Cup, it's only the League Cup. I was going to tell people what they could do, but then I would get in trouble in this video. But I'll just do the clean version and say, go away. Newcastle United winning a trophy. The internet is just full of negative, sour-faced people. Unlike me. The House of Cards trophy. That's just for a team that's got so many cards, red cards, yellow cards. And that is the team formerly known as Arsenal. We would have won the league if it wasn't for the injuries, if it wasn't for the suspensions. If only we bought a striker. Hold on, I couldn't think of a name for the award. There was going to be an extra one. It was let's see, where's I actually had it here, but it was called the Transfer Genius Award. Arsenal signing Raheem Sterling and no strikers. Anyway, Ted Lasso Best Manager. That is going to Arne Slot. Coming in and winning the league on his first season. And just doing it with a smile. Not being a sour face. And finally, the Appendix Award. Because the appendix is something useless and not necessary. It might seem as if I have a vendetta against this club. Maybe I do. The Appendix Award goes to Arsenal's set-piece coach. It's like, mate, you're not that important. You know, just sit down and watch the game. You should have done your work in training. Don't be running down the side of the pitch trying to attract attention. You're nothing. It's like a few years ago when Liverpool had a throw-in coach. It's like, what? Anyway, so that is my review of last season, along with a few other extra awards. So, do you agree with my choices for the extra award? You can't disagree with the actual winners, as much as you might want to not have Liverpool win the league, because apparently it was the worst league ever. But hey, if we won the worst league ever, you were useless. So, thanks for watching, and cheerio, bye.